Hi, I'm back again. See what, fiddling around with the old electric system. Lots of stuff I've taken off that's just rubbish, you know. There's so many things, you know, from it's a 1960. I don't know how many people have been fiddling around with it. So, but it needs to run, it needs to get going. So yesterday I started the engine. It's been real awkward getting it going. And then today in my business, I've changed a lot of things around. I think it was yesterday I did all the changing my bio. So it goes to my store with all different products that I can sell and things like that. And that's also in this free system that I use. So, you know, you don't have to pay for having a store in your link. And yes, I've been changing a few things there. Whoops, bit of a hiccup. And yeah, it's been quite a hectic day. Been into town, you know, to school with all the kids and going through how good they're doing at school, and I'm quite happy with my kids. They're quite clever at school, and it's nice. So yeah, so back to my business online. So I did some pins for Pinterest, getting that traffic, and that's growing. I can see because I check the stats every day, and I can see that it's growing all the time, which is really a good thing because it's a slow starting engine when it comes to Pinterest. But then when you get going, it starts just snowballing, and it gives you traffic all the time. So that's what I'm building up, really. So no big aha moments in my business today because since January, I've changed my whole marketing system. Before I didn't have a real straight course, and now I'm really keeping strict to what I do every day, what my funnels looks like, what pins I've got, what boards I got on Pinterest. And then I'm doing my Now Mastery. You know, so the way I got started was that I found a blueprint, which I found for a couple of years ago. But then I didn't really trust it, and I went through the blueprint, which shows you step by step how to have a business. But I didn't really follow it, and I didn't really believe it. And then I put it aside, and I had a friend that was doing a business and that, and he was promoting it and getting sales sort of at least every week and so on. And I was also following other people in this group because it's quite a big group. There's like over 53,000 or something like that members of this group or this community. So, you know, I've been following them and seeing what they've done and everything like that. So I sort of building the business in a more serious way by using YouTube, which they say that you should use TikTok because it's fast traffic. And that's true, but it's also fast, wrong sort of people that you don't really need in your business. So I think YouTube is the best place because you're here. You're watching me. So you found me on YouTube, so YouTube must be a good place. So building that, I'm not sort of expecting to be, you know, earning lots of money overnight and getting this, that, and the other. It's a sort of a long time game, and I'm building a serious business. I mean, I've built businesses, you know. I mean, you've got the old bangers out there. Oh, there you can see the Volkswagen there. So I got cars there. I've got cars over there. So I built my business, and it started as a hobby. But you have to structure it up so that you do bit by bit every day. And now I don't even do any commercial stuff for my Volkswagen engine business. They find me and I just let it happen. You know, I don't, because that is as it is now. The last couple of months, I've just been so overwhelmed with the job, you know, my business at home, and then also overwhelmed by the things that I have to do online, like pushing myself too much. And so it got to a step where I said, well, you know, I'll take a step back and have a look at the business and see what I have to do. And instead of being it a race and trying to do everything at once, you know, taking it a bit easier, you know, the strategy. And if you're consistent all the time, you know, one day it's going to turn around. It's not if it's going to turn around, it's when it's going to turn around. so you know it's going to happen. And so all my marketing that I did before online, I just stopped completely, because I thought that if I found this blueprint and I followed the blueprint, which you can download underneath this video, if you follow the blueprint and forget about what you learnt before, which I could have learnt myself wrong. So I thought, well, I'd just follow this blueprint and do the steps and follow the education they give you. And it's massive. It's a proper education. So, and I'm sort of a bit old, so I'm a bit thick. It takes a while before I learn all the new stuff. But so my idea is having a business that I can just run. Oh, sorry about that. It's a bit dusty in that old car. Yeah, so having a business that I can run, and then maybe building an engine once a week, without any pressure. And just, tell the customers, you're going to have to wait until I've finished it. It's sort of, you can't come on with an engine and say, I want it, in 2 or 3 days' time. So, and they start respecting you also in a way, because they understand it's not a quick fix when it comes to building engines. You just don't throw it together overnight, because, that's when problems happen. So my plan is that, I'm going to build this business for about 2 years, really going for it hard for 2 years. And if nothing really changed in this business, I've got to think again and see how I'm going to, because I'm going to make money online, consistent. It's not that you can't make money online, it's that getting the consistency of the income each month so that you can quit your 9 to 5. That is the hard part. So now I've got my Now Mastery, which you're free to join. I mean, if you're interested in making money online, you're interested in having any support at all, if you just don't know about the techie stuff, you don't know about the programs that you can use, you don't know how to get it set up, whatever system you're in, or place you're in, you can join my Now Mastery. It's free at the moment, because I'm building it up completely new with different trainings and educations, and I keep putting new ones in there. So that's why my marketing gets a bit sort of slower now, because I'm making videos and doing things in the community, and then automatically posting on Pinterest, and then making one video. So it's sort of slowed down in the amount of things that I do every day. So my idea is build up a real sustainable business. And yeah, I don't like telling people about money that's been made, but it works, and I'm quite happy at the moment. And I'll show you how to start your own community. I mean, if you've got any interest, like I've got old cars and things like that, I should really put more weight on the cars, but I think that the weight should be like family guys or families that need to sort of get a better financial situation and start a business online, and then help them with that. That's my more idea. So feel free to check my store out. Feel free to go join my Now Mastery. Even if you just go in to have a look around, it's quite nice, to talk to different people and ask questions, whatever you want to. And then also don't forget to follow and like my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on the next videos. And oops. Nice and warmed up weather, and it's nice evening, and I think I'm going to pack it in and go indoors and take it easy for a while. So take care. Feel free to comment below the videos also if there's something that you want to ask me, because I have a lot of mumbo jumbo talking. It's sort of just my ideas that come into my head about the business, trying to keep all these things in the air, running my business. And then also, as I'm doing the electronics on this car, you have to keep your mind straight. You can't think of what I haven't done online and what I haven't done on the engine, or you have to sort of think of one thing at the moment. So marketing is exactly the same. Stay consistent with one way of marketing. If you start on one platform, stay on one platform until you really master it. And with that said, like and subscribe to this channel. There. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Bye-bye.